Alright. I just wanted to come back on here to show everyone the shade cloth I put up. You can see I had to actually shade out all of this. Let me turn this camera around so you can see. So I had to put a shade cloth on the whole top. The whole top there's shaded out. Now, the reason being is mostly because of these guys. I was noticing these Eugenias had like really a lot of wilt from the sun, and they still get it every day when the sun comes in from the front. These guys will all wilt down. But it kind of told me that everything was getting too much sun, most likely, and we needed to get some more shade on everything. Now, this is kind of unfortunate right here. We've been having some cold nights where it got down to like 20. The low 30s. And it's made some things wilt back a little bit. But overall, we're doing good. We've still got the young Jabuticaba seeds coming up. There's one. It's just like, there's another one right here. And right here. There's one. So, yeah. Just pretty much waiting for it to be officially spring, so I'll stop having to worry about this cold weather. Fig cuttings are still doing good. There's a little tomato coming up, tomato seedling. I got to transplant. The tomatoes will come up like in all my mix because they're just kind of like in there, and tomato seeds are so easy to propagate. Once you have tomatoes, you'll know like tomatoes will just keep growing every year in that spot, so you don't have to worry about it. But they're like in all my pots too. But this red's looking good. It's got new growth coming out. That's great. Patanga tuba finally budding out. I got this one from Flying Fox, and it's fruiting size, but when I got it, it just like completely, I had to just defoliate the entire thing. So we started from ground zero, and now it's coming back. So that's great to see. It likes sun, so I've got it over here in a sunnier spot. Loquat's looking good. A little bit damaged, but this one's looking great. So yeah, we've got some kind of a new arrangement a little bit. I had to get all these Eugenias like to this corner because it's shadier. Hopefully like my Sabra here and this big Restinga. It's got new growth coming too. It's got purple new growth. You can see. See, it's like purple. That's healthy though. It's like very dark new growth. Actually, some of that looks burnt. But let me see a healthy one. That's a healthy one. So yeah. I thought the Sabra's got a bunch of new growth. So everything's coming out, but yet it's kind of not spring yet. And Zone 7B, it's like the time of year where everything gets tricked. Like this thing was outside and I brought it in the greenhouse. This is a ever-bearing mulberry. And you see down here, see it's got some fruit. Those are the mulberries. So it came out with fruit and leaves at the same time like it always does. But then we had a cold night where it got down to like, I think it was 31. And it frosted these tips. Or it burnt these tips. You see that? Where the tips burnt? So you kind of just gotta just pull the dead off. And, it's kind of like a light pruning. kind of how I was thinking. My theory of why it happens, why it warms up like that and tricks a lot of the plants to do a little bud out, and then it freezes. It goes back into the freezing temperatures. I think that's Mother Nature's way of pruning, because it'll get it to come out with a little bit of growth, and then it'll just burn it right back. So it's like a little tipping, of all the new growth to get. I mean, essentially, it will get the tree to be bushier and stronger by doing something like that. It's not the worst thing in the world. Although, I mean, of course, I wanted to eat these fruit, but that looks like burnt. You see that? It looks like burnt back. That's a little mulberry fruit. But, yeah, so got these white jabuticabas in here looking good, but so yeah, I've got to list all these again. I decided to stop doing the bidding thing, and I'm just gonna list a single plant. I noticed that jabuticabas in 4-inch pots. It's kind of unfortunate, but it's true. Jabuticabas in 4-inch pots like this one, even though it's bigger, like, people want to pay like $15 for that, which is like, I understand $15, but you got to understand, I've got like a year's work into this, and to sell this for $15 would be kind of nuts on my end well, not nuts, but just, it's crazy when I don't have that many, like, you're looking at my stock right here. Of course, I have more seeds planted that might come up or will come up, but my stock is low, so to sell it for 15 each is like, I'm not really getting that much of a return. I'm thinking about just, some of them are selling for 20, but like, this is one of the ones I'm keeping that's bigger. Like, I swear to you, they'd still want to pay 15 for this. So, prices are like, I don't know. But it is what it is, I'm not complaining. I'm glad prices are decent for a jabuticaba, and you don't have to pay too much, but it kind of also makes it hard when you're selling them, unless you've got a bunch of, stock, in which case you can afford to do it. So, but yeah, I just wanted to come up here and do a quick update. Got the shade cloth going. That's 50% shade cloth. And it's on. I've got it. I might do all sides, but right now it's on like this side, the roof, both sides of the roof, and it's an A-frame, so it was easy to do. But yeah, so signing off. Just a little bit of fruit for thought there, and yeah, hope you guys have a good day. Some rare plants. Oh, before I leave, we will check. Let's check this scarlet out. Okay, yeah. See that new growth? That's good. But it's not the best looking new growth. You see that? But it's coming out. Oh, I noticed this the other day. See down there? You can barely see it. But this calamondens is coming out. It's getting some buds on it, so that's the one I pruned up when I got frost damage, so it's coming out from down there. But alright, subscribe and share my stuff. Oh wait, let's check on the lizard together. I don't have eyes on him yet. Hold on. It's actually kind of hard to get to him. See if we can see in the video. Huh. I don't see him. Well, there's his enclosure, but he's probably hiding somewhere. Alright. Thanks for watching, and subscribe.